I'm Aaliyah, and this is Jamie. We have been dating for a year and a month, and I just moved to Simsbury, Connecticut a month ago. Month ago? 2 months ago?
3 months ago.
So I wrapped up my whole studio apartment in New York, had it moved up here, and coming from my 300 square foot apartment in New York, it's interesting to see also like the shift in lifestyle being here. Compromise is tough for me. I tend to get an idea and just take off on the track. What's interesting about the projects that Jamie and I have done together is I've recognized that when I do that, it's great, but when I take some of his ideas into consideration, it can be better.
I think there could be one little special addition into the putting green room. You know, when my friends come over, you know, everybody likes to putt there now.
Yeah,
and
everyone's in that space, and
yeah,
then you have to leave. And
so I don't know whether we put like a wet bar in. We just have to somehow bring drinks into that situation.
I totally agree with you. I'm just thinking about how we could do it so it doesn't look like a bar. So what if we do like a cool old wooden dresser or buffet or like something super old and stately, like Polo Bar Lounge.
Very cool.
And then you open it up and it's like, did not
Very
expect
cool.
this.
Yeah. I just want to keep like that old Mad Men vibe in that room. Whatever it is you can come up with that kind of stays within those parameters, I'd love it.
I actually feel like I won the furniture lottery. It's the most gorgeous armoire. This wood is incredibly heavy and thick. It has the most beautiful details. It's in the Louis style. This is definitely something to look for, and when you find it, it's something to cherish. I actually was scouring Facebook Marketplace like it was my job. Local, then I expanded it to 90 miles, 120 miles. I found it in Staten Island, New York, and I tried to drive a hard bargain, but I found it and I felt like I had to jump on it. So he actually hasn't seen the piece yet, and I am just about to show it to him, and I hope he loves it as much as I do. I'm so happy you're here. Babe, let's hope this is
What's up?
okay, so you know how we were talking about the bar?
Whoa!
I know. Do you love it? I feel like it really
it's
represents the primetime Jamie brand. I had 4 guys trying to carry this in here. I mean, it was comical. The neighbors were walking by. There was the whole Simsbury scan of like, here's what's happening.
It's beautiful on the inside. So you want to do what in here?
So I want to turn this into the bar. One of the things that I love is that like element of surprise when you see someone using something that's not necessarily made for that intent. In design, actually, opposites work together often. So the opposite here would be this very old vintage piece on the outside. When you open it up, it's this very modern, glamorous, Jamie will call it Soho loft style.
It looks great. I think it's gonna
In
be
the
great.
inside. The only challenge with this is this mirror on the front, this door is so heavy.
What I'd like to do is put a weight down there, just balance it out so we can kind of tilt it back
smart.
a little bit.
What if we actually put like a real fixture in here?
A light.
Maybe I can get an electrician to take a chandelier and convert it to something you can plug into the wall. Because then anywhere you move the armoire, the fixture comes with you.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to do one of those like battery-powered lights.
No.
That would be no good.
What are you doing today?
No. No. Do you really want it done?
Do you want me to do the double tap again for you?
Let's do it.
I wanted the bar to really feel like a cozy room, and mirrors actually create that effect. So we decided to distress this mirror to really reinforce that old school vibe of the armoire.
Scraper. Sexy. The way that you distress a mirror is scrape off the paint thinner on the back, and a lot of modern mirrors actually have plaster or something that actually you can't scrape off. Okay, so we're gonna start with paint thinner and brush a thin coat. So if a mirror actually ages, it ages first around the edges. So we're gonna scrape off some strategic spots and pour the acid in those spots, because what the acid will do is actually take away the mirror on the front, and that's what creates that really cool French antique distressed look. A lot of progress. So, lots of space to do something really cool on the inside. So I talked to Calico. I actually picked out a wallpaper. Did you bring it with you?
I have it
I
right
can't wait to see it. I have not seen it yet.
Hey guys.
Oh, you are just in time for the big reveal.
I'm just being nosy. Whoa.
I love it. Wow.
Wow.
The colors in this wallpaper, the navies and the metallics, actually look really great with this old wood. So we're actually preserving some of the history of the piece.
It looks great. I love it.
Wallpaper helps create that drama of a party on the inside.
If you make amazing wallpaper.
I'm adding an untraditional ceiling fixture into the armoire, and I've asked Jamie, my electrician, to come help me because it really needs to be done right.
Looking great. Wow. This looks great. When you're from the Midwest, you gotta love a good koozie, but there's no way to make foam look chic. So I'm gonna actually make faux fur koozies. The first thing you want to do is create a pattern. You're just gonna wrap construction paper around a glass. So once you have that, you'll cut out your pattern just like I have here. And you're gonna find a hide. This is just a remnant, which means it might be part of a bigger hide that was already cut. For our purposes, that's totally fine. So you take your pattern, and you're just gonna trace it. So once we have our pattern traced, and we're just gonna cut it. Regular scissors. So then you have your cowhide. And the next thing that we're gonna do is actually create the insert. So the backing of your faux fur hide is actually gonna be felt because then you're gonna see through, so you don't wanna see the actual back of the hide. We're gonna sew both of them together to create a loop. A nice even line right through the hide. We're gonna trim it down after, so don't worry about being super precise. Now we have a circle, and we're gonna do the exact same thing with the felt. So now we have 2 loops, and we are gonna glue them together. Slowly weave it into the first hide. Then you're gonna wanna let it dry actually on a glass so it molds to the shape of the glass. You can actually trim that extra ½ inch down to the stitch. We are going to put it on the cup and let it dry. The coolest thing about this is this can actually just be a blank canvas, but you know, I'm gonna put some jewels on some. We're gonna have a Jamie and a Leah bar.
All right, babe. I am figuring out my hack. It might not be as sophisticated as yours, but got a 10-pound weight. 10-pound weight goes into a drawer. You're gonna open up the drawer, take the weight, place the weight in the drawer, push the drawer all the way closed. Babe, I'm done with my hack. It's all set.
What's your hack?
I put a weight in the drawer. Helps balance it. Gives a little bit more weight. No, double tap. Double tap.
Rather than just put back in the same wood shelving that the armoire came with, I wanted to mix materials. These gold pedestals really bring out the metallic in the wallpaper.
No worries. Long ways?
Yes, please.
You'll notice there's no liquor bottles in this bar. These decanters are filled with different types of liquor and have that old world vibe that really continues the theme that we've created the inside of the armoire around. They would be right at home on any Mad Men set.
It's pretty much safe to bet that nobody in Simsbury is gonna have a carbon copy of our bar.
Pretty safe to say that no one on the globe will have a carbon copy of our bar, babe. This is pretty good. For 24 hours, I think we slayed it.
I think it's kind of cool that you can see
I love it.
the wallpaper through it. But, you know, technically when it's distressed, you wouldn't see the whole mirror, but I scraped a little too much mirror off. I'm
Get a little
go
aggressive.
there. I'm gonna take an L.
It's not an L, it's a learning experience.
Yeah.
Life's
It's
a journey.
It's not a loss, it's a learning.
It's a learning. It's a learning. Take the learning, babe.
Thanks for your help.
If you love to entertain, it's not just about what you serve. You get a lot of credit for presentation and creativity. So don't be afraid to add your own twist.